Good evening, sim racing fans, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight, the season opener for Season 6 for the World of Thunder Racing League and the Super Late Models. The first of 3 races here, right here on Ultimate Dirt TV and live across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Good evening, Brett Wheeler, for you on the call for tonight's racing. We get set here for round number 1. Again, the season opener for the World of Thunder Racing League. The Super Late Models up first. And then, of course, we will have the UMP Modifieds, which will be a fixed series. And then we'll move into the 410 Winged Sprint Cars. Of course, a big thanks to our sponsors and partners. You can find them on our website. Head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com. Steve Countermarsh. Is it Countermarsh or Countermarsh? Countermarsh. We'll go with Countermarsh. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the support here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We are looking at 46 drivers, somewhere around there. So mid to high 40s, sliding into the pit area here at the Grove. A lot of porch sitters around, and it's the BA posse looking to defend their own track and the home track advantage. Of course, a big thanks to Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder Racing League, iCore Leagues, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. Drivers briefing happening now, and then right after the drivers briefing, we are going to get set into qualifying session. Then we'll move into the heat races, of course, the preliminary mains, the B mains, I should say. I think there's 3 B mains scheduled for the program, and of course, we'll move into the main event later on. Of course, before we go, of course, the people that help us behind the scenes, of course, we just mentioned our sponsors, of course. I'm going to give a shout out to Dougie B as well for providing Ultimate Dirt TV with some new camera angles here that you will see. And of course, just to go through some of those angles here, this one in particular I really love to see is the start-finish line camera as well. So, Dougie, thank you very much for your support here on Ultimate Dirt TV, and thank you very much for providing us with the cameras. It is much appreciated. Of course, doing all the cameras here for Forever Sim Racing is as well. Of course, they just coming off their first broadcast event over the last 3 nights of action. Yes, you are not seeing, you're not missing that one. That is correct, Jason. John Batista in a super late model. That is correct. In fact, you want to go one further? How about Ernie Williams Jr. as well, making his debut here in the Super Late Models as well. We are getting set to advance. You see the flagman waving that checkered flag like he just don't care. And it is time for qualifying here, ladies and gentlemen. The first qualifying of the season number 6. And of course, well, it's going to be hard to keep an eye on all the drivers. So what we'll do, we'll bring up the top 20 qualifiers on the left-hand side of your screen, down the bottom left. That's going to be the driver that we are watching at the moment. And in car number 61, it's going to be Earl Arch Jr. Earl Arch, a driver of the Monsters of Dirt series on a Wednesday night, which we cover, of course, Wednesday night with the World of Thunder Racing League, the midgets. Of course, that'll be covered by the Virtual Racing Network. Caleb Ramsey, car number 13. Dylan Hauser, now Trading Paints, is currently updating. Not sure why it's not showing him in the Slick Sim Sports entry. Let's try and get a closer look of that car, because surely he's not running the car, but we might have to update Trading Paints here again. So while we do that, it's going to come up right in the middle of the screen. There it is. I'll let that update once again. Chris Maguire, your super late model Speedwink champion. Quick time here this evening. Hello, Jeremy. How you going, buddy? You're going to have Trading Paints Pro, I believe it is, and then you're going to upload the skin. Let's go through some of the other drivers on the racetrack, see who else is all turning a lap time. Kendall Tucker. Austin Yarborough 12th, Greg Thielsen in the Wolf Action Esports. A 048 machine, John Alatis there, Casey Reiser in the 14, who we've seen the past couple of weeks in the Monsters of Dirt late model season as well. So Thielsen looking to get a lap in here. He's got a lap, it's 30th quick with a 20.780. So right now, Chris Maguire, he has got the field covered by a 10th. Shane James sits in second. A couple other drivers on the racetrack right now, Michael Guerin, David Harris as well, but that's going to pretty much wrap up qualifying here from the Williams Grove Speedway. And there's going to be 5 heat races on the program for tonight, going to be 10 laps in distance. So we'll go trackside now for your first time this season and take a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Top 3 going to move on to the main event. Everybody else through the B-Mains. B-Main 1, 2 and potentially B-Main 3. Chris Maguire in the 000 car will start on pole. On his outside, the 127. That's Big Bad Blake Majulis. Gary Beck in caliber 88 will start position number 3. On his outside, the 140 of Eric Tupper out of position 4. Position 5 going to belong to the 61 car of Earl Arts Jr. Dylan Hutchinson in car number 38 will start position 6. Brett Rolls in car 27 will start position 7. Dustin Hall in the 331 will start position 8. We go back to Travis Snyder Jr. in car number 36 out of position 9. And Steve Kaufman, car number 41, starting position 10. That is a look there at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid as we get set for the first heat race of the season. Season number 6 for the World of Thunder iRacing League here live from the Williams Grove Speedway. We'll take a look again, thanks to Dougie B with the new camera angles that he's provided us with. Ultimate Dirt TV. Again, a big thanks to Dougie on that one. Hello, Ronald. How you going? Chris Tucker, thank you for the follow. Ronald, thank you for the like. Dustin Merrill, thank you very much for sharing it out, guys. Like, shares, and follows. We appreciate all the support here on Ultimate Dirt TV. And this would have to be, although it's a very simple camera angle, it's probably one of the best camera angles that I like to see. Who's going to take out heat race number 1 of the World of Thunder iRacing League heat race season opener? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, heat race number 1 for the World of Thunder iRacing League super late model, the season opener about to start. Chris Maguire on the low pedal. We are green here at the Grove. It's Maguire, oh no, Majulis. Half got spun there going down into turns 1 and 2. Thankfully was able to keep the car going. Eric Tupper now moves into second spot. Majulis all over the back of Tupper there on the exit of turn 4. They go back down to the low side through turns 1 and 2. You see him thundering down the back straight away, down past the turn 3, Beer Hill Gang, and here comes Majulus again, all over the back of Tupper on the exit of turn number 4. Tupper, Majulus, they run now nearly side by side, they're not far away. Probably, maybe this turn, I think Majulus might go to the high side through turns 3 and 4. We'll see what happens here. And see where the Swindell Speed Lab 127 car goes. In fact, he stays down low. Tupper stays a little higher through the centre of 3 and 4. He's got the run, but here comes Majulus, not giving an inch right now. Majulus moves his way into position 2 and back to the second spot. Meanwhile, Chris Maguire, he is just gone. He is checked out from the field. Tupper once again trying to come back at Majulus down into turns 3 and 4. But it's Majulus who's going to have second spot. And, well, don't count out Earl Arch Jr. as well, sitting back there in position 4. He got into the back of Tupper. Of course, unintentional there. And Tupper going to get shuffled back to position 4. And here comes the 88 car of Gary Peck now in position 5. And he's trying to get around Eric Tupper. You see the front end just dig into the ground. You see Gary Peck jamming on the brakes. So down into turns number 3 and 4. You see Chris Maguire leading from Majulus in second. How close they get to that inside wall in turns 3 and 4. And they do it in turns 1 and 2 as well. Just on the turns 1, I should say, just on the entry. Look at the left front really picking up here. And let's go on board right now with Blake Majulus. And just see how close he can get to that inside wall. As he starts to run, or starts to trying to run down Chris Maguire. I can tell you that he was half a tenth quicker on the previous lap. Majulus just turned his fastest lap of the race with a 20.340. Looking out at the back of Chris Maguire, he runs the top side. It's going to be 8 complete with 2 laps left to run here at the Williams Grove Speedway. Maguire has got 2 turns to go. Sorry, to make that 4. Yeah, 2 turns right now. He's just gone through turns 1 and 2. A little early in the morning for me. I blame Steve for this one. But 3 turns 3 and 4. The start-finish line camera going to show exactly the distance and how big of a win Chris Maguire has here. Second going to go to Blake Majulus. Earl Arch Jr. home in third. Fourth is going to be Eric Tupper. Then we go back to Gary Peck, Dustin Hall, who just come home in position 6. Bit of a gap back to 7th will be Travis Snyder Jr., Brett Rolls, and Dylan Hutchinson as well. In 9th, Steve Kaufman in 10th, and that was heat race number 1 completed here for the World of Thunder R-Racing League, the super late models. Of course, don't forget, we're going to have the UMP modifieds up in about an hour's time. Hopefully these boys have given enough time. And of course, we'll see how the scheduling goes. Let's go trackside once again. And have a look here at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat race number 2. So just been told no redraw, no dash tonight, of course, due to the time restraints that we are limited here on this Sunday evening, the first of the triple header for the World of Thunder R-Racing League Season 6. Starting on pole, heat race number 2. The super late models in car number 3 in the HRE Motorsports entry, it's going to be Shane James. On his outside, in the 00 car, the Swindell Speed Lab entry, it's going to be Kendall Tucker. Second row inside at a position 3, the 17 of Yostin Yarborough. Cody Slauson in car number 8 will start position 4. Position 5 will belong to the 14 of Casey Reiser. Andrew Hawkins in car 224 will start position 6. Chris Tucker in the 5 will start position 7. Brian Johnson in the 24 will start position 8. We go back to Floyd Compton in car number 26 out of position 9. And Gavin Jordan, car number 11, will line up at a position number 10. Again, that's a look there at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for heat race number 2. You see the 10 Super Late models pacing behind your iRacing.com official pace truck. Heat 2 gets set to fire off the 3 of Shane James, the HRE Motorsports Team Friday entry. Green flag is out. We are underway here in heat race number 2. But how about Kendall Tucker on the outside? Some contact going into turns 1 and 2. And it's the 5 car. Chris Tucker, the rear end out of that race car. Let's go back and take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Wow, okay, it wasn't even his fault. He just 24 car gets. That's Brian Johnson right up into the back and the rear end of the 224 of Andrew Hawkins. And there is the 5 car just going. Wow. He almost got through that, but not quite enough. Again, the Black Diamond Motorsports onboard cameras. Of course, a big thanks to Dougie B for providing these cameras here this evening. Adam, thank you once again, sir, for those 200 stars. Appreciate it very much, sir. Bo Hunter, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it. We get set to go back to green flag action. Kendall Tucker, Austin Yarbrough now got a good start there. Off turn 4, Shane James, who was scheduled, who did start position 1. He's now going to fall back to position 3, but look at Yarbrough. Right now making his way down the back straightaway. Tucker getting a little sideways. Shane James almost gets into the back of Yarbrough there through turns 3 and 4. There is your top 3 right now. So make their way down the front straightaway. 5 down, 5 to run here in heat race number 2. Slawson back there in 4th. Riser. Then you go back to Hawkins, Compton, Jordan, Johnson, and Chris Tucker back on pit road already. Yarbrough trying to make something happen now through turns 3 and 4. Shane James, your pole sitter, looking for a top 3 and looking for a spot in tonight's main event directly from heat racing competition. Hello Chase. How you going? It's Kendall Tucker who's out in front at the moment. He'll have 3 laps left to run, so a mile and a half to go. Yarbrough a little loose there on the exit of turn number 4. That certainly gives Shane James the opportunity to potentially make this pass for second spot. They thunder down the back straightaway under the bridge here at the Grove. Two laps to run for Kendall Tucker, looking to start on the outside of tonight's main event. Of course, again, no redraw, no dash here tonight. So the A main just going to be straight up from the heat race. And then, of course, the B mains. White flag, final time for Kendall Tucker around the Williams Grove Speedway. The Swindell Speed Lab. 00 car again down the back straight away into turns number 3. Out of turn 4. He started on the outside of the front row. He will get the job done here in heat race number 2. Second, going to go to Austin Yarbrough. Cody Slawson home in third. Not sure what happened to Shane James after Riser Hawkins, Compton Johnson, and then James and Tucker. So not sure what went on there with Shane James. In fact, he's just pulled it into the infield. Again, the Wicked Cushion instant replay showing that Shane James just going back to pit road. Maybe his night's done already. Oh, we'll go straight in. We come straight into here, your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Jonathan, thank you very much for the follow. Starting on pole, car number 60 of John Alatich. On his outside, the 69 of Corey Whitworth. Dylan Williams, car 411, will start position 3. Dennis Popridge Jr. in the 34 out of position 4. Position 5, the 515 of Jesse Isidore. Pete Kiley, car number 31 out of position 6. Bobby Rafferty, car number 7 out of P7. Terrell Payne in the 22 out of position 8. William Duval, the 32 out of position 9. Michael Garron not here. And neither is Pete Kiley. So that's going to move Terrell Payne up to position 6. Yeah, good car count tonight. Nearly 50 cars. Heat number 3. 5 heat races on the program for tonight. This is heat 3. Green flag is out. You see the Super Late models thundering down the front straight away. We are underway. John Alatich in the number 1 car. He will lead the field down the back straight away for the first time. Then you go back to Corey Whitworth in second. Dylan Williams in third. And that is in the 411 car. Got some damage on that car on the Team Friday. The TeamVLR.com livery there. Here's the 22. That is Dennis Popridge Jr. Hello, someone's at the door. Alright, now look at the 7 car. Bobby Rafferty working the bottom side of the racetrack in turns 1 and 2. Popridge Jr. on the outside, tucked in behind Dylan Williams. They make their way 3 car now. Make Jesse Isidore make that a 4 car battle. Going down into turns 3 and 4. This is for the final transfer spot, the 411 at the moment of Dylan Williams. He holds on to that spot at the moment, but can Bobby Rafferty? Can he make the pass? Williams runs a little wide through turns 1 and 2. Rafferty might have had his chance. It might have slipped on by. It's going to take him another couple of laps. As here goes Isidore up on the inside right now with Dennis Popridge. Popridge going to get shuffled back to position number 6. Move Isidore into 5th and move Bobby Rafferty up to position 3. Oh, Jesse Isidore, yellow, yellow, yellow. And this is the problem with the Grove. A caution flag flies here at the Grove. Wait for the lights to go out on your iRacing.com official page track. It'll happen this time by. The field will double up and we'll have a green-white checker coming out for heat race number 3. This is, I believe it is. Lance, thank you very much for sharing the video. Appreciate it, sir. Welcome. Back to green here at the Grove. Green-white checker. As who's going to take out the top 3 for a direct transfer into tonight's main event. And there is some contact going down into turns 1 and 2. Dylan Williams, the unfortunate driver out of that little scrap there. He's on the infield there on turns 1 and 2. As we stay green, and John Eletich is going to make his way down into turns 1 and 2 of the track. As you can see, getting a little slick right now on the entry. And this is just going to leave us with a couple of turns to go for John Eletich. Down into turns 3 and 4 for the final time here in heat race number 3. John Eletich will go to victory lane here in heat racing action here at the Grove. Second, going to go to Corey Whitworth, Terrell Payne in third. Bobby Rafferty, Jesse Isidore, Dennis Potridge Jr., William Duval, Dylan Williams. And again, finishing the 1 lap down here in heat racing competition. Heat 4, we'll go trackside right now and take a look here at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. On pole for heat number 4 in car number 51, it's the better of the Cabres, it's Cole Cabre. Dylan Thomas in the 03 will start position 2. Zach McSwain, the 25, will start position 3. John Batista, the 54, will start position 4. Position 5, Brandon Dolman in the 44. Hunter Marvel in the 91 out of position 6. Caleb Ramsey, the 13, out of position 7. Cody Turchi in the 09 will start position 8. Joshua Johnson in the 117 will start position 9. Lance Heinberger in car number 9 will start position number 10. Now, because we are not going to run over the UMPs and make sure that if the time goes over the allocated timing here for round 1 of the super late models, we are going to be waiting until the super late model main event is finished before we launch a new stream for the UMP modified series again. So if we go over an hour and a half, we're going to push everything back until we have enough time to complete it all. So again, a reminder, if things go over time, we will push it back just a little bit longer. Here we go, heat number 4. Cole Cabre, Dylan Thomas, front row, green flag is out. We are underway down into turns number 1 and 2. Thomas tries to work the inside, Batista goes High, wide and handsome through turns 1 and 2. McSwain moves into position 3. McSwain in a different car because he was in a blue car. Yellow flag is out again here at the Grove, and well, I guess it gives me time to eat some breakfast. Sebastian and Chris Maguire, thanks for the like on the video, boys. Appreciate it. Of course, likes, shares, and follows, guys. All support is much appreciated here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll go green flag next time by, so that'll give me a chance to buy an indoor burger. Heat 4 about to resume right now here at the Grove. 6 laps to go. Oh no, touch into the back of McSwain, and Batista going for a bit of a ride as well. Holy cow. Joshua Johnson in the 117 straight into the left rear quarter panel there of John Batista. Again, take a look here at your onboard cameras. Caution number 2. Yeah, the track is very tough. Well, I'm eating right now, Chris. The missus has just come home from work early. She's not feeling all that well, so she decided to bring me some food. Got myself some McDonald's. Yum, yum, yum. Breakfast time, baby. Breakfast time. All right, green white checker coming out here for heat race number 4. It's Cole Cabray, Dylan Thomas, and Zach McSwain, your top 3. Batista still sniffing around your top 3 and a potential chance. Caleb Ramsey. Yeah, that's probably going to finish heat race number 4. It is. What do you mean, Rodney? It's 8:45. Still breakfast time, buddy. Still breakfast time. Cole Cabray, Dylan Thomas, and Zach McSwain, your top 3 that are going to move on. Hello, Bruce. Welcome. In fact, I apologise. Excuse me, this is not going to finish it because I just realised we've got green white checkers on. So we're going to get another attempt at finishing this one. I know you're in New Zealand time, Rod. We're all good. Hello, Steve. How are you, buddy? How are you? Yeah, Travis, I realised that. I realised that after I didn't see the next heat roll over. So, Cole Cabray, we feel will go single file. Now, I've just moved the microphone just for a minute, so I hope it doesn't sound all that bad. I haven't seen Ben. I think Ben's in the final heat, Steve. And while you're here, if you didn't hear it already, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch earlier. Here we go. Cole Cabray, Dylan Thomas, Zach McSwain. The field waits. So take number 1 at a green-white checker. Let's see if we can get it in. McSwain on the inside of Thomas. Thomas has got the run. Down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Checkered flag. It was meant to be a green-white checker. And this is the... yeah, stupid overlays. That confused me much. Very much confusion, you know. Alright, I think that should be your finishing positions just there. Cabray, Thomas, and Batista. Not sure what happened to McSwain. But heat 4 is finally complete. Yeah, Rodney, see? Daniel's telling you what's up. What's up? I'll tell you what is up though. When we have a look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Dylan Hauser, caliber 2, will start position number 1. On his outside, the 29 of Chris Malone. Daniel Cummings Jr., the 28, will start position 3. Hunter Stifler in the 33 will start position 4. Position 5, going to be the 47 of Eric Scarf. Greg Tilson in the 048 will start position 6. Ben Kudamashi in caliber 12 will start position 7. Ernie Williams Jr., his late model debut here in the World of Thunder iRacing League season opener for season 6 will start position number 8. Position 9 going to be the 23 of Dustin Merrill at a position 10. Go to the 05 of David Harms. The field getting the 1 to green signal this time by into turns 1 and 2. Alrighty, we've got plenty of action to cover, to come up here over the next couple of hours. Fifth and final heat about to commence. Dylan Hauser, Chris Malone. Green flag is out, 10 laps the journey here around the Grove. Tilton into the wall, the 43 around. And that is Ernie Williams Jr. in that number 43 car. Take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. So it's just sort of the innocent party in that one. Daniel, I can do that. I can tell the drivers what's up. You know me. I'll tell them straight up, yo. Oh, look, I know exactly what not to do in these late models. Trust me. I'm flat out getting these around down the straightaways, let alone around any turns. Again, sorry. Just trying to munch down on a feed. Here we go. Hauser will lead the field off turn 4 once again. Cummings Jr. in second. Malone in third. They race side by side off turn 2 and down the back straightaway under the bridge here at the Grove. A little bit of a bump there. Going into turn 3. Daniel Cummings Jr. going to fall back to at least about 6th spot at the moment. So make that 7th as he's not having a happy time here in heat race number 5. Top 3 going to spread themselves out. So the battle right now is going to be between Tealson, Kudermarsh and Daniel Cummings Jr. Cummings working the inside of the racetrack in turns 1 and 2. Can he make the pass by the 12 of Kudermarsh? He's not. He will, in fact, off turn 4. They made a little contact. Rubbing some sheet metal panel here at the Grove, and that's going to be Cummings Jr. now moving into position 5. Two and a half to run here at the Grove for heat race number 5. The yellow flag going to fly here at the Grove, and we're going to have a green-white checker once again. While we're doing that, we're just going to change the time up on the UMP modified video. Now we're going to change it to 8 PM Eastern, but don't stress, because if we have to, we can always move it forward. So the World of Thunder UMP season opener after this one, of course, that's going to be fixed setups. And we head to the dirt track at Charlotte for that one, so... So the lights out on your iRacing.com pace truck this time by the Slick Sim Sports Down Under Graphics number 2 car of Dylan Hauser. He has pole position. I believe we're getting word from race control right now. Here we go, green white checker coming out here in heat race number 5, the 5th and final heat of the night. 2 laps, boys. Let's get after it. Let's keep it clean. It's Hauser leading. Scalf in second. Malone third. Make that Daniel Cummings Jr. up to position 3. Yellow, yellow, yellow. And what was going to be a 40-lap feature event now turns into a 45-lap feature event. So there'll be no 4 wide, just straight into the main event. Chris, no idea. No idea, mate. No idea. I'm still trying to eat. Again, we're not even into the B mains just yet. We're still going to run 3 B mains. I did do the Australian title last night, Weston. Green flag back out. Green white checker coming back out here as we've got Malone around in turns 1 and 2. It's just doing some 360s, trying to get that car straight again. Hauser, Scalf, and Daniel Cummings Jr. Your top three. The white flag going to be displayed this time by, and it is going to be Hauser leading Scalf. In fact, they've just thrown the checkered flag. The reason why they didn't have a ticket was because everything was run in the qualifying session. Everything was run manually. That's the reason why. And I know that because I was on the cameras on the first night, on the Friday night. But they had Jake Sparry and Cameron Dance, who I thought done a fantastic job. But again, like I said, I had to come from the back all night last night just because I give up my prelim night to do cameras and get a broadcast for everyone, and then people bitched and complained about saying why can I run and not anybody else. Well, it's simple. Nobody else gave up their freaking time. So, but you know, typical men being kids and acting like fucking spoiled little brats. First time ever you've actually heard me swear on a broadcast. I apologise, but that's just what happens. B-Main 1 cars rolling on the racetrack. Let's go trackside and take a look at your Ultimate TV starting grid. Eric Tupper and Brendan Dolman in row 1. Row 2, Andrew Hawkins, Greg Tealson. Row 3, Dennis Popridge Jr., Travis Snyder Jr. Row 4, Lance Heinberger, Brian Johnson. Row 5, Chris Malone, Pete Kiley not here, and Steve Kaufman. So 10 cars make up heat race. This is not a heat race, this is B-Main 1. I thought his enthusiasm and stuff and talking through the breaks was good. The interviews were good. But again, I don't think he's a speedway guy or a dirt guy. But don't get me wrong, I thought he did a great job over the 3 nights. I got to work with him, like I said, on the first night, him and Cam Dance. So 12 laps of distance, B-Main number 1. Top 3 moving on to the main event. Cody, thank you very much for the share. So the field makes their way through turns 1 and 2. Everybody trying to stay off for one another down the back straightaway for the first time here in B-Main 1. This could go either way. It is Tupper leading. Second, Hawkins. Third is Dolman. Now, Dolman holds on to the transfer spot. Tealson almost getting out of shape. Here comes the 22 of Popridge Jr. on the outside. They're still fighting for positions back here. Again, boys, let's try and get some laps in because we haven't seen... Oh, we've seen a few green flag laps here, but I tell you, this is the Grove and this is very difficult in a sprint car at the best of times, let alone super late models. So the 140 of Eric Tupper, he is your race leader. 224, Andrew Hawkins sits in second. Then you go back to Dennis Popridge Jr. working the outside of the racetrack in turns 3 and 4. Again, this track getting slicker and slicker as the lap and the night goes on. Hawkins going to make a move to the outside and potentially make a move for the race lead on Tupper, but Tupper still going to hold it strong on the top side, and he will hold on to the top spot at the moment. We keep an eye on Dennis Popridge Jr. Again, here's a car on the bubble right now. The top three to the main event. Chris Malone on the outside looking in, be one of the first of 5 cars who have been sent packing in this one. Can tell you, Greg Tilson back on pit road. Travis Snyder Jr. already out of the event. So we're left with 6 cars here in this B main. We've still got a good battle for our top 3 right now. 7 laps in, 5 to run. Well, Travis, don't come in here and try and bag the show. All right, it's not going to work out for you. I'll tell you right now. Because I will ban you from this league myself. I really don't care. Just because things didn't go your way. Shit happens. Get over it. 3.5 to run. We continue to watch the battle for the top 3 and the top 3 transfer spots at the moment as well. I'd say it's a pretty good race up front right now between Hawkins, Potridge, and Eric Tapio leading down into one. Wow, Potridge around the outside of Hawkins. What a move that was for second. Potridge now looking for the race lead. 2 to go this time by. Hey Carl, how you going, buddy? White flag in the air this time by. And how about Chris Malone? He's slowly made his way up to those drivers in the top 3, and he's got a chance to take away the transfer spot from Andrew Hawkins. Final time here in B main number 1. And it is clean and green for the 12 laps, and Eric Tupper will get the win ahead of Dennis Potridge Jr. and Andrew Hawkins, your top 3. 4th is going to go to Chris Malone. 5th is Brandon Dolman, and then Brian Johnson coming home in position number 6. I'll give you one more warning. Be very careful on what you say. I will ban you straight away. And not to mention, this runs with iCore, so this will run across all good leagues. So instead of having a dummy spit because you got taken out or you didn't finish your race, get over it. Grow the hell up. It's a game. Far out. Kids these days. Seriously. You know what? Hold on. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna talk to race control for a second. Well, our first ban comes of the season. Travis Snyder Jr., enjoy your holiday, buddy. I'll tell you right now, you might want to keep your mouth shut. All right, instead of running your little mouth, grow up, buddy. Yeah, you won't even be allowed in any of the things because I'm going to ban you right now. You're done. You're finished. Grow up. Kids these days, seriously. Oh, you guys can have a look here at what's going on the racetrack. I got some banding to do, and this is going to be fun. Yellow flag. Cody, you just miss kids being kids. Can't grow up. Can't drive a late model. So he tries to blame it on other people. I mean, it's not our fault that he can't drive. He couldn't drive a hot nail up a snowman's backside, that's for sure. Greg, doesn't matter, brother. As long as you had fun, it's all that matters. Green flag back out onto the racetrack. B main, number 2, another top 3 to your main event. Dylan Williams. In fact, I might have called him Wills. Surely didn't call him. Must say, yeah, Williams. We'll pick up the left front there. 3 wide through turns 3 and 4. Williams holds on to the 3rd and final transfer spot. Then you go back to Isidore and Zach McSwain. Now, McSwain had trouble in his heat race and was inside of the top 3. And unfortunately, he fell back and he was credited with a DNF there. Daniel, if you're watching, I've just given you moderator on the YouTube channel. If that little scumbag comes into the thing, just ban him out of here again. I don't have time to look after kids. He's got his mother to do that for him. So Hunter Stifler, caliber 33, who a couple of seasons ago had a couple of good finishes here in the World of Thunder late model season. Picked up a couple of seconds, a couple of thirds. He might have even got a win here or there. We have one lap to go this time by for your race leader Hunter Stifler off turn 4. Why have we got the checkered flag out? I guess time is becoming an issue here in these. John, thank you. I'm going to say that's the sub on YouTube. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Justin, this is iRacing. Go to iRacing.com. Well, he's really salty because he's, and this is the kind of person that Travis Snyder Jr. is, and he's. I hope you burn in hell, filthy bitch. Well, Travis, you're a one class act. You are one class act. You know what? I normally wouldn't do this, but this is too good, and this is the kind of person he is. Here it is. See? Look at that. Well done. Well done. Gets salty over a game that he couldn't drive. Kids these days, they make me laugh. It's good fun. Looking after kids. Again, his mum should have done a better job. But who am I to... Oh, we gotta act... Who am I to say what she should have done? Brett Rolls involved in an incident here on the front straight away. Let's take a look there at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. In fact, happened right near the start-finish line. Camera there is some of the action just there. Good luck, Greg, and good luck to War Faction on that bounty. So repeating after the broadcast, after the main event, after the 45 lapper. I think this is B main number 3. This is B main 3, so there's going to be no warm-up. It's just going to be advancing straight to the main event, and then we are going to have the UMP modifieds. After this one, they will head to the dirt track at Charlotte. John. Kyle, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate it. John, Again, I said what I had to say. Oh, good lord. Good lord. Oh man, only if this wasn't a broadcast. I would have let him have it. I wouldn't care. But out of respect to World of Thunder, I'll try and keep it as civilized as possible. Bobby Rafferty, Cody Turchi, and Gary Peck. I haven't been noticing much racing over the past after the past B main. First B main was good. I forgot how B main 2 went. I'm going to say it went well. And this one not starting off so well, but again, you guys crack me up. You guys literally crack me up. Oh, this is good fun. And this is only one of 3 broadcasts tonight. Oh, John, I appreciate it. I tell you now, I'm against a little 12-year-old. I don't need help. I mean, all you have to do is just look at his racing and what he's done, just to know that he ain't worth a crap. He ain't worth the toilet paper that I use. Oh, stop it! Stop it! You're gonna get me in trouble from sponsors. Adam, thank you very much for the 200 stars. So that's the next one. Okay, all right. Well, Adam, thank you again for those 200 stars. I feel like the Michael Jackson popcorn eating should be inserted right about now. Someone put that GIF in there for me. Oh, this is too funny. This really is too funny. There's some quality content right here. I mean, you can't even buy this sort of content. And look, it's the better of the Cabres. The first inaugural Chili Bowl, Race Spot Chili Bowl winner. Anyhow, we are back to green, and again, because of the time restraints here, this is the final lap. So Rafferty will lead Turchi and Gary Peck. Ernie Williams Jr. not going to make this show, but here it is off turn 4. Checkered flag is out. Rafferty, Turchi, and who did we say? Rafferty, Turchi, and Peck. There it is, your top 3. So those 3 drivers are going to move on to the main event. Everybody else, unfortunately, they are going home. Now it says the warm-up session. I can tell you this is going to be advanced straight away. There it is, no warm-up session. It is going straight into tonight's main event. So let's go trackside and take a look at your 24 car starters for tonight's 45 lap main event for the season opener for the World of Thunder iRacing League Season 6 Super Late Models here from the Grove. Row number 1 looks like this. The 000 of Chris Maguire will start up alongside Kendall Tucker in the 00. John Alatich will start up alongside Cole Cabre in row 2. Row 3 going to be Dylan Hauser and Blake Majulis. Austin Yarbrough, Corey Whitworth in row 4. Row 5, Dylan Thomas, Eric Scalf, Earl Arch Jr., Cody Slawson in row 6. Terrell Payne, John Batista, row 7. Daniel Cummings Jr., Eric Tupper in row 8. Row 9, Hunter Stifler and Bobby Rafferty, Dennis Pockridge Jr., Casey Reiser in row 10. Row 11, Cody Turchi, Andrew Hawkins, Zach McSwain and Gary Peck round out this 24-car field. We await 2 drivers. We await John Batista. John, hurry up and get on the track. John is not going to grid. And neither is Chris Maguire. Your car wouldn't turn. It's a bit unfortunate. You kind of need it to turn, especially at a track like the Grove. Otherwise we'd be drag racing all day. So 22 late models set to do battle here at the Grove. 45 laps going to be the distance. Strap yourselves in. We might be in for a long feature. How good would it be, and this is really thinking outside the box, how good would it be to not get a yellow? Wyatt and Clifford, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Welcome in. It is time to get after it, ladies and gentlemen. The season opener of the World of Thunder Super Late Models here at the Grove, and our main event is underway. 3 wide already into turns 1 and 2. Hauser, Tucker and Alatich. Hauser got the run on the bottom side of the racetrack up to second spot. He's working the low side through turns 3 and 4. Tucker into the war. Alatich run on the top side of the racetrack on the exit of turn 4. He comes down the racetrack, gets into the right rear quarter panel, right into the down under graphics. Number 2 machine, Batista, finally makes his way onto the pits. Onto the track and out of the pits. John, what are you doing? What are those? And Chris Maguire, I think, done the same thing. He did, so they both missed the grid. Boys, how do you miss the grid? Oh, they must be rolling on the floor laughing after the debacle of what happened of the little 8-year-old. Majulis second. Tucker third. Cabray up to position 4. Austin Yarbrough rounds out your top 5. Three laps completed. 42 to run. Still plenty of time left here at the Grove. There is your top 2. And there is our yellow. And that's certainly going to help the likes of Chris Maguire to maybe make a run at through the field. Yeah, Chris had to go get some pizza. John had to go get some fries out of the oven. Alright, well, best you got out, I guess. Best you get off the track. Yeah, you don't want to end up like some little 12-year-old and run in your mouth because you can't race. But hey, you know what? At least you made the show, buddy. At least you're not texting and driving. Oh, what a good night it's been so far. And we've only just started. How good is this? This is going to be funny. Oh, this is gold. Lights are out. Single file restarts. Can you get a wave? Yeah, hi. I probably could turn the I could turn the camera and give you a wave like that, but seeing as though we're not gonna. Here we go, green flag back out onto the racetrack. Hauser leads Majulis, Tucker, Cabrera, and Yarborough, your top five. A top three run the bottom side through turns 1 and 2 under the bridge here at the Grove. Down into turn 3 past the Beer Hill gang, gives them a little bit of a wave, and Austin Yarborough, the first driver inside your top five that is trying to make something happen on the top side. Keep an eye on the 51. That is Cole Cabrera back there in fourth. Kendall Tucker third. And Majulis now starting to get a run here on your leader, Dylan Hauser. Hauser continues to run the bottom and has done so since the drop of the green flag. There you go. Rod's got you covered, Zach. Yarborough and Whitworth both trying the top in turns 3 and 4. Go back and have a look at Daniel Cummings Jr. Daniel Cummings Jr. started 15th in this one, up to position 7, so already gaining a number of spots in this one. You go back up and have a look at 4th or 5th, 4th, 5th and 6th. Whitworth and Yarborough, little contact on the exit of turn 4, and Whitworth not happy with that and tries it in deep. Majulis now on the top side as well. Trying to find grip up there. Trying to put the right rear in the grippy stuff and trying to make a run, but the super late model's so good on the bottom side of the racetrack. The yellow flag is going to fly, and we've got Austin Yarborough in the 17 car. Well, I dare say our second band's coming. Well, I dare say we've seen our second band of the season incoming. Oh boy, oh boy. What is in the water tonight? Yeah, I agree, John. I agree. I dare say that he's going to be having another holiday. Majulis, Takabo to the top side. Cabrera, Hauser down low. And that's how the top four work. So too high, too low. Hauser just happening to continue to run at the bottom. It's only just begun. Look at Majulis now working to the outside of the racetrack. Again, Hauser finding the shortest way around this big half a mile of a racetrack. Meanwhile, Majulis really starting to motor along up on the top side of the racetrack. Can he make the pass off turn 4? No, he can't. Yeah, DC. Well. 25 to run. Majulis to the race lead over Hauser. Hauser trying to make it happen once again back on the bottom side. Into turns 3 and 4 we go. Majulis keeps it up top. Now, yellow flag is going to be out. And I'm just going to check with race control because I'm pretty sure we are going to be skipping the interviews. Yeah, look, dirt can be good, but I'll be honest with you, and I'll be straight up with you. Sometimes the communities and the kids that come with it can just absolutely suck. No, Justin, it's been fine. It's been all great, mate. It's been all great. The UMPs are still to come. Pace truck to the infield, 25 down, 20 to run. It is Majulis out in front from Hauser and Tucker, your top three. It's been those top three drivers all night. Cabrera fourth, Daniel Cummings up to position 5, picked up 10 spots. How about Chris Maguire? He was scheduled to start P1, missed the grid. Comes onto the racetrack. He gets a yellow. And he's come back from position 23. He's now up to position 6. And again, this is exactly what the Zero machine needed right now to catch up to the guys that are running up the front. And well, this might have been a different story for your World of Thunder Super Late Model Speed Week champion. Battle on between Tucker and Hauser down into turns 1 and 2. We go. Slider by Hauser. Tucker, can he cross underneath him? Nope. He will tuck in behind the 2 machine down the back straight away. And sorry, that's going to be Tucker with a slide job on Hauser. Hauser underneath. So both drivers no stranger to racing against one another right now. As here comes Cole Cabray in the 51 machine. Makes this a 3-car battle. 15 to go this time by for Blake Majulis. Majulis out by nearly 2 seconds and no more, because we have got Andrew Hawkins upside down in the 224 machine. So boys, watch out when you come through turns 3 and 4. The 224 is upside down. So a reminder again, this is the season opener. And this is only... This sort of racing only happens at the Grove. Let's be honest. The Grove, sometimes USA, most times USA. Tyler, VR just comes back down to driver preference, to be honest. I used to have a VR and I sort of found it easier. But saying that, going back to a single screen or even triple screens now. Now I've got the 3 screens. I could use triple screen, but because I'm broadcasting every day and I don't get to race all that often, it's better if I just go use a single screen whenever I race. But again, like I said, it all does come back down to the driver preference. Well, if it isn't the big, bad MF gangster, Jeremy Capron. You better be here for the UMPs, boys. You better be here for the UMPs. Actually, you're a late model guy, aren't you? No, you're a street stock guy. Let's get to the chopper. Let's get to the chopper cams. Damn! I wouldn't have thought you would have done that sort of stuff. I thought you would have had peasants to do that or slaves to do it, Jeremy. Brody, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you so very, very much. 10 to go here at the Grove. We are slowly but surely getting through this race. And Neil Williams, thank you very much for the follow on Facebook as well. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you so very, very kindly. DC, they are, but you know what? They're probably 2 of my favourite tracks when it comes to sprint cars. Damn. True gangster-like style, huh? I guess we're kind of getting away from the action here. But I love interacting with you guys. It's always fun. And, man, I tell you, it's been a very fun night. Definitely a broadcast to to certainly go back and re-watch, not for the commentary side of things, but more so for the fact that what has happened throughout this night. Jeez, we've had some laughs, people. We have certainly had some laughs. Well, I hope you do better in the UMPs then, and good luck for those ones too. 7 to run. It's just like TikTok. No, it's not the app. It is racing. The time is starting to come down. Majulis is your race leader. You're watching the 00 of Kendall Tucker. Hauser in second. Hauser into the wall, and Tucker did very well, not just to keep the foot in the bucket and just plow right through the 2 machine. He got off the gas, and again, it just goes to show you right now the respect that between these two drivers. Yeah, they're a bit of a couple of hotheads, but hey, aren't we all just hotheads sometimes? 4 to run this time by. How about the 0 of Chris Maguire? Had he had started, he could be out in front. He may. It is a case of what could have been for the 0 machine of Chris Maguire. Tucker and Hauser nearly come together on the front straightaway again. And these two boys have not gotten away from one another all feature event. How slick is the track starting to get? Bottom side very slick, but you still see Tucker and Majulis both. Well, they ran the top in 3 and 4. Tucker, they're going to do it there in 1 and 2 as well. Almost looks like Majulis is sort of running the slider line. But we are going to keep an eye on your race leader here on the Swindell Speed Lab, number 127 car, Blake Majulis. Get the white flag here at the Williams Grove Speedway. And we might just be, I'm not going to say we're going to be on time, but boy, we're going to be close. Down the back straight away into 3 and 4 for the final time. It is going to be Blake Majulis winning the season opener from Kendall Tucker. In second and third is going to be Chris Maguire. The drivers come past the start-finish line here. And this will give us an opportunity to quickly take a look at your JR Productions and Media unofficial results here from the Williams Grove Speedway. Here it is, Blake Majulis first, Kendall Tucker second, Chris Maguire third, Cole Cabray fourth, John Alatich home in fifth, Daniel Cummings Jr. in sixth, Zach McSwain in seventh, Eric Scalf eighth, Cody Turchi ninth, Hunter Stifler rounds out your top 10, Bobby Rafferty, Gary Peck, Eric Tupper, Dylan Thomas, Cody Slawson in 15th, Dennis Potridge Jr., Earl Arch Jr., Dylan Hauser, Andrew Hawkins, Austin Yarbrough in 20th, Corey Whitworth, Casey Rosa, Terrell Payne, and John Batista. No top 3 interviews because that is going to end this one here from the Williams Grove Speedway, and that just happens to be the perfect camera to wrap things up here again. We're going to take a short break. We're going to have a new stream for the World of Thunder UMP Modified Series. They're fixed setups. They are going to be at the dirt track at Charlotte. So again, if you haven't already done so, hit the like and follow button on our Facebook page, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube page, and of course don't forget to follow us on Twitch as well. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, a big thanks to Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, iCore Leagues, JR Productions and Media, Black Diamond Motorsports. A massive thank you to Dougie B for providing the cameras here this evening at the Williams Grove Speedway. He's given us some more cameras to work with the UMPs and at Charlotte as well. So thank you so very, very much, sir. I appreciate all the support here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And it's not goodbye, it's we will see you shortly with a new stream for the World of Thunder UMP Modified Series of the dirt track at Charlotte. But congratulations on the season opener win here at the Williams Grove Speedway for the Super Late Models. Congratulations to Blake Majulis. We'll be back shortly.